These are your weekend highlights from Metro Vancouver Transit Police. Happy Monday and welcome back after a beautiful weekend. Our officers investigated a robbery this weekend. We had a young man who was approached by a suspect who threatened him with a can of bear spray and demanded he hand over his jacket. Now, this jacket wasn't just any ordinary jacket. The jacket was actually worth $500. Fortunately, we have identified the suspect and the file's still under investigation. In another file, we investigated an assault. This occurred on board a bus with a passenger who was making other passengers feel uncomfortable. A man on that bus approached that passenger and just asked him to stop what he was doing. The passenger then leapt from his seat and actually struck the man in the face. Other passengers leapt into action and forced the suspect off the bus, who then fled on foot. Our officers also made several warrant arrests over the weekend. They investigated several breaches, and they were involved in a multitude of mental health calls. We also had a man enter a convenience store that was attached to one of the SkyTrain stations. He decided to help himself to a fountain drink and left the store without making a purchase. The cashier approached the man outside, who then pulled out a machete. Now, we had a man witness this who yelled at the suspect. The suspect then pulled out a knife and chased that man. Thankfully, we've actually identified and arrested that suspect involved in the file. Now, transit police are no strangers to helping out our jurisdictional partners. And this weekend, we were able to assist with a motor vehicle incident, with a sexual assault investigation, and with a theft. Now, with this theft, we actually had 2 hoverboards that were stolen.
DeLorean.
You're right, Chucky. That is no way to perfect your Back to the Future Marty McFly costume. It might just land you in jail. Now, over the weekend, we saw some really fantastic costumes out on the transit system, and we expect and hope to see a lot more this week. We just want to remind everybody, if you're out on the transit system, please be aware. If you have a costume prop that could be perceived as a weapon, just leave it at home. We want everybody to have a safe and happy Halloween. Now, are you doing this, Chucky, or am I?
Highlights,
Okay, I'll do
Clint.
it. Those are your weekend highlights from Metro Vancouver Transit Police. Now, for crying out loud, put the knife away. We're on camera.